Hello and welcome back. Whoop, bats. So, I'm almost back at the place where we started off last time, back in the wilderness, just outside of Fargrove. But this time I'm gonna head to the Paladin Fields instead of Arendelle. I thought I'd do another episode because I've played. I was kind of planning to stop playing actually, but then I played quite a bit. Yeah, so I've kind of finished up in Arendelle. Well, not quite. The annoying part is that the game is still doing a lot of. You need to do the thing before you can do the thing, but before that thing you need to do another thing. So, but then again you need to do another thing. So let me have a look here. See, Mage Alistar take Geldrin's horn to the wizard Emendor in Arendelle. So Emendor is locked up in a mage tower because he is kind of mourning the death of Gladrin, which kind of makes sense, and which was mentioned in the beginning video. Lord Calabriant, go to the house Fathine in the fortress of Ulm. Find yeah, so this is kind of the thing in Arendelle that we're doing to get further along, because to get to the tower where Emendor is, so we can actually show him Geldrin's horn to progress the story, we need to get into the Great Tower. But I think to get into the Great Tower we need to be in favor with Lord Calabriant, and that's why we're doing the quest. To see if we can find proof that one of the houses in the past has stolen a kind of an artificial armor, and search for news of Elevitra's lost son, Vetrian, a suspected hostage of the house of Vethian. Yeah, that's kind of the house that has supposedly has the artificial armor. Artificial, that's not the right word. It's an artifact. Artificial means it's fake armor. Well, it's probably not ready for combat anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna do the night quest at least. Gonna try to do that, Paladin Fields, because I think Ulm is. Yeah, that's a different way actually. I have to head all the way back to Arendelle to get to Ulm. But yeah, we're going to Paladin Fields right now to do the night quest, so I can progress to the night class. I may have already kind of by accident borked my character a bit, because I thought let's see what action this is it. Because my reasoning was, I'm an adept and I'm a knight. Hold on, I'm an adept. I started out as an adept. I thought I'd get fighter to go along with it, to get stronger at melee. Which I think wasn't such a bad idea, because then I think kind of your weaponry skills get cheaper. And so that's not too bad. And then I thought, well, let's progress. Let's up my fighter class to knight, and let's up my adept class to paladin. But that's not how it works. They don't ascend to the class, you add them. So now I get 2 other classes with a maximum of 5, so I only have 1 free slot now for another class, and these 2 classes are pretty similar. So maybe I've kind of, yeah, as I said, I might have borked my character up a bit. I'm not really sure. So that would be a shame. Because, yeah. Thing is, these give largely the same things, only the knight lets you use heavy shields. No, it also does. Weapon, armor, shield skill, bonus armor, shield skill, root may use. Well, this one gives. So yeah, I'm hoping the bonuses stack. So maybe advancing weapon skills becomes even more cheap, so that we can be a formidable melee fighter with some kind of adept magic to go along with it. But that's the best case scenario. Worst case scenario, they kind of almost cancel each other out. It's just you get access to the same skills and they don't really add anything. But yeah, that was too late before I figured out that you weren't actually advancing a class, you're just adding a class onto it. I do have one new spell that is kind of fun. An offensive adept spell. Kind of this maybe I'll can show it off sometime. Kind of this ray of light that is damaging to enemies. Yeah, there's a tower over here where Shrine of Celestial Light. I had to go there to do the Adept quest. Devil's Marsh. This is the one that the lady in the inn warned us about. Supposedly very dangerous, and I don't think I'm supposed to go there. So I might go the other way actually. I was looking over the keybinds just now before I booted this up, and I actually found one that was pretty interesting. So you have the minimap, and I don't know what the original keys actually are, but I thought it said few distance in and few distance out, and I thought it had to do with the graphics. So I thought, well, let's bind those to a key and let's see what happens. But it's actually it does so with the minimap. So you can actually get a pretty good overview of the map this way. Because yeah, you're not just stuck on. This is basically how it starts out. So I thought that this was really one of those games where you really have to memorize the whole map to kind of get your bearings. But if you zoom out, it's not that bad. The character has gotten quite a bit better at fighting. Kind of the thing you need to do is up your skill to at least 5 with the weapon that you're using. Because then you get more, you get a combo, which does way more damage. Snakes are annoying because they can poison you still. That's kind of the combo there. She does a spinny attack. See, I'm looking for some kind of Dark Knight, I believe. Night Quest. No. Yeah, this is the Night Quest. I don't actually know. So the Paladin Quest, I have to go seek the warrior of the unholy light in the Meadowlands. I don't actually know where this is yet. So I really don't know where to look. Travel to the Bollen Fields, that's where we are. And defeat the Black Knight, Sir Tyron Bravain, in battle. So I'm not really sure if we just run into him maybe. Also I have rune magic, but I'm still not able to use it. And I looked up how it works. And I think I know how it works, but I'm still not sure. Right. So to use Rune Strike, I need Sithoin and Demetos. Right, and I don't have Demethos. Brune Gould? I don't have any of those. So yeah, it would be nice to use these, but I simply don't have the stones for it. Figuratively. No, literally. I don't have the stones for it. Oh. These are nasty, but they give a lot of XP. They can also poison you. Yeah, 5000 XP. I actually had to look at a guide to progress. I kind of lost. In Arendelle, I really didn't know how to continue, because you need to go there and you need to speak to the Lord, kind of that I mentioned earlier, because you need his permission to get into the tower. I reckon, to speak to the mage that you'll be wanting to give the horn to. Yep, poisoned. Oh, let's actually... There it goes. Take a potion, there we go. But yeah, the thing is, I needed an audience with the Lord of Arendelle, but I couldn't, because you need to file for a petition, and I thought I did, because then they just tell you I'll come back tomorrow, or something along those lines. So I thought, oh, I just need to wait it out. And then maybe they'll just grant me access after X amount of time has gone by. But that really didn't seem to happen. And you can advance time at Campfire, which I did. But yeah, to no avail. They wouldn't let me in. So then I found out that you have to initiate the quest from the come on. From the House of the Tiger, which is also in Arendelle. And I did speak to them, or the guy inside, at some point. But I honestly thought that it looked more like another one of those quests that lead to a class. And it kind of looks like an Oriental theme, so I thought, well, this is maybe a monk class, or maybe a samurai class, something I'm not really interested in. So I just said, well, I'm not going to initiate this quest because I don't want to be that class. But of course, looking at the guide, you have to, because that is your way into the keep where the Lord is. So yeah, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to take a potion. Let's see if I can progress anything. 40,000. That's great. What should I get? Maybe some more weapon skills. Ooh, 50,000. That's a lot. Get some of this. Get some of that. Athletics. Scout. Denotes mapping skill and the ability to detect concealed buttons and switches. So yeah, I don't know if it's worth investing in this. I think I think it is in the Steam edition. This one is broken, I believe. I don't know if it's broken in this one. I don't think so, because there is one. I do remember a point in the game where in the Steam edition I did find the hidden switch, and in this game it wouldn't light up, so I couldn't use it. Yeah, the bargain skill. I've not really. Might not be a bad idea to invest in that. Yeah, let's leave it for now. Oh. Something's coming. And I actually also checked the guide another time, right after that. Ooh, that's a big monster. Because I went into the Lord's Keep, and then you kind of, at that point you kind of confront the, let's make a save. Kind of the house that is suspected to have stolen the kind of the special armor that has resulted in one of the other families living in shame. Troll giant. Nope. Oh, I wanted to. Let's see. Oh, he's gonna take forever to get him down. Yeah, probably just. Well, maybe if we can combo him. Yeah, when I finish the combo, 15 damage. Why don't you guys fight the troll? Is it your troll? But yeah, once you get into the keep and you confront the or you accuse the house of stealing the armor, they let you run a sort of this gauntlet with elven ghosts to kind of prove if you're telling the truth. And that was just an endless amount of enemies. At some point I thought I must be doing something wrong, but then I looked at the guide and it just said nope, kill enemies until an elevator comes down that you can take up. Armor is doing okay. This sword can do bleed damage, but I don't think it works on the troll. It's kind of funny when you do bleed damage, because then you'll be attacking an enemy and then he kind of backs off, but he still be acting like he's getting hit by a sword. Oof. Yeah, that was quite a bit of XP there. Yeah. Might as well. There we go. Is there actually any benefits after level 5? Well, you just get better at it, but it doesn't look like you actually get any special things after 5. Yeah, I also got some new heraldries. I got these when I leveled up. No, unlocked the classes. So this one I got when I started out. The warrior, that's the one I got when I unlocked fighter. And this is one I got when I unlocked the ability to get knight. 10 less damage taken is probably the one that I picked when I unlocked the paladin. Yeah. So yeah, plus 10, plus strike, plus parry, 10% damage, 10% less damage taken. Not too bad. Nothing to sneeze at. The Knave of Cups. This I could have gotten a lot earlier, but I didn't. In Fargrove, you can speak to a fortune teller, and afterwards, yeah, she gives you this. Yeah, that maybe also not too bad. Although I'm not really sure if you can replace heraldries at some point, because yeah, this isn't ideal. So I'm not hoping it takes up space that could be used for something else. So far we haven't encountered any knight. Should we follow this road? Well, we should probably just check for signs. If we leave the Ballen Fields, then we'll know that we're going the wrong way. It's loading something. Mm-hmm. Aha, I'm dead. Let's see. Yep, that's one of those elven ancestors. I killed a lot of those. There he goes. He's helping me now. Ooh. That is the one I need for the Paladin Quest. If you're gonna be... Yeah, don't stand on a slope. Come on. Yeah, you can just save in combat. Yeah, you're really annoying when you're on this slope, man. Why don't you help out with these goblins for me? No. No, cannot use that. Don't get on slopes. Come on. If you're gonna be cheesy, then I'm gonna be cheesy. Yeah, I don't think it was a bad decision to get some archery skill. Also because there are enemies that just kind of float around. Come on, I need you to get down, because if you drop anything that I need, I won't be able to get it. There you are. Come down. Let's see. Well, let's see what we got from that. Heavy armor. Yeah, we cannot use that already. I think he dropped this. Keys, leathers, junk. No. All. No. Yeah, I got this from killing the vampires in Fargrove. Yeah, so now we could actually become a paladin then. Whoop. Might as well go back to Arendelle, see what happens when we complete the quest. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of it's gone from our journal, so but we still have the night quest. Let's see if he's around here somewhere, because yeah, if we ran into, because the enemy we needed to defeat for the Paladin Quest wasn't in the Baldwin Field, so I'm guessing that no longer counts as Baldwin Fields. There's something coming. No. I wonder if we can get a cape like that. There's also one difference I kind of noticed between this and the Steam version, and I really don't know why the Steam version would want to add something like that. But when you, in this game, when you're zoomed in to a certain extent, maybe if you go all the way in, if I start moving, well, it goes in a bit, but the camera doesn't really, it doesn't rubber band as much. But in the Steam version it's really bad, the rubber banding of the camera. So once you start moving, the camera pulls way out, and when you stand still it goes way back in. It is not nearly as bad in this version, and I really have no idea why they would add something like that, because it's really uncomfortable when you're playing. Maybe it's not that noticeable for a lot of people, because you're always running in this game maybe. But yeah, it's kind of annoying when you like to stand still once in a while just to get your bearings. But then again, this game actually has the scroll wheel reversed. When I scroll up, the camera goes out, and when I scroll down, the camera goes in, and that is just the wrong way around for my. No, we need. This is the wrong way. This is the the dangerous area. The swamps. Okay, let's have one more go. See if we can find the Black Knight. And poisoned. Man, having enemies that stun is pretty much always annoying. I think he had some bleed damage going. save. How are we doing? We can get more medium skill. Maybe we should get that. There we go. So you can advance honor, but if you do quests, you'll also get honor. So that, I think that is the only stat that is just that will increase on its own. Galdrin's Castle. Yeah, so I'm guessing that this will no longer be in the Bolan Fields when we go here. So yeah, I really don't know where that Black Knight is. Searched long enough for him. Yep. Yeah, you know what? Let's get some bargain. There we go. Because I was just thinking, we have the poison going. Devil's March, yeah. The thing is, the the shrine. Yep. The cure poison potions are quite expensive, so maybe I can get them a bit cheaper now. Yeah, you gotta check the state of your armor, because at some points you might be better off taking something like I've lost a pretty good, well, I've lost a fair bit of helmets. Because yeah, when you're wearing something, when it degrades to 0, it's just, it's gone basically. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Maybe maybe it's here, between this formation here on the map. Nope. No, pretty close to Fargrove now. Yeah. Again, if I really want to find him, I just look up a guide maybe. Oh. So I was looking at the textures in this game, kind of the files, and if you were to find an armor that you don't really like the color of, or maybe just a bit of a wanted to change maybe some of the I don't know, maybe some of the decals on certain armors, you could probably fairly easily do that because all the textures are just JPEGs, so you could just load it into anything really and just change it up. A paint program, Photoshop, you can just alter it. Probably if you overwrite the thing, maybe you have to be wary of certain things, that it has to be the exact same file size or else it won't work, but I don't know. You can also spoil the game a bit for yourself, because if you go through that through all the textures with a fine-tooth comb, you'll kind of find out all the you'll already have seen all the armors before you get to them. Yeah, it's kind of funny sometimes when you how you'll play games that you're not really yeah, like I said, it's kind of like watching a bad watching a bad movie that's still fun. Because yeah, recording the last episode, I felt kind of done. It was just like, oh, it was so annoying having the enemies that stun all the time, having the floating shade following me around. I actually beat him later on. It was still annoying, but now I actually had some. I had that bolt of light spell, so I could do some damage from afar, and use some scrolls on him, some arcane spells. Got him down. But yeah, the game is kind of janky and maybe broken even at some points, but it's still kind of fun. The thing that helped was that I kind of unlocked the fighter class, and suddenly my character felt a lot stronger. Yep, I still carry the mark. So the thing is, I'm still poisoned, but I can outlast it. Because I'll just and we're going to the temple now to get the Paladin quest done. And in the temple you can use a shrine which cures you. So I'll not have to waste cure poison. Yep, he was just waiting on the horizon. Almost there. Thank you. Let's see. Take one of those. Yeah, let's get some of these skills going. Yeah. I did the quest for the Sisterhood, and that does give me access to new classes actually. I can be a Valkyrie, but I need yeah, polar arms, which I have not invested any points into. I don't actually know if you can let's see. No, get your bow. I think once you get a class, you're kind of stuck with it. I don't think you can retire a class. Side roll. Let's see. Aha. Wow. No idea what good that'll do, but we have one. It's not even further than a hop. Oh well. Yeah, I think at some point you can use those to kind of teleport around, but it says item required, so we're not there yet. Arendelle. Let's go see about this fighter class. Paladin class.
Good to see you again, my sister.
Enter, sister.
And welcome to the Temple of the Empyrean.
The Celestial Order congratulates you for defeating the warrior of the Unholy Light. You are hereby awarded a class promotion to Paladin. Alright.
May the stars guide you
Let's
well.
see. Yep, here we are. Yep, they take up another slot. They don't stack. But we get more skills. Heavy weapons,
Good to
heavy
see
armor,
you again, my
heavy
sister.
shields. Channel. Denotes the speed that your star crystals and rune stones will regain mana. Oh. Requires Celestial Magic 1. Yeah, that's what I have. So I can't see how much it
Good to
costs.
see you again, my sister.
So yeah. Now receive learning bonuses for weapons, armor and shield skills.
Good to see you again, my sister.
So yeah, these become cheaper then. It's not really a bad thing, but yeah, I'm kind of doubling up on something that's not really necessary. I'm probably losing out on missing a more different, a class that's more different from a paladin. The Knight Paladin, of course.
Again, my sister.
Very samey. Let's actually.
Sister,
Oh.
welcome to the Temple of the Empyrean.
What's this? The Celestial Order has a special quest for you. A journey of great importance. The Celestine has foreseen an ominous event soon to take place within the realm. To focus her vision, a crystal of clarity must be placed within each of the 3 shrines of celestial power. The Celestial Order is entrusting you with this quest, and I am giving you 3 crystals of clarity for this task. The crystals are very rare, so guard them well. You will find the first shrine on an island of Lost Lake, the second among the Hera ruins west of Lake Dread, and the third within the Forbidden Lands south of Skuldoon. Once you have placed the 3 crystals of clarity within the shrines of celestial power, report back to the Celestial Order for further instructions. So that we're not even done after that. Further instructions. I don't know any of these places. These places mean nothing to me. So yeah, this is some more advanced stuff. Let's trade actually. What do you have? Right, you have some stuff that I sold you. So this is Rune Strike. This is the one I have, and I need Demetos, right? Yeah, I don't think I have Demetos. That's pretty cheap. There we go. I don't think I have Brune Good. Can I check actually which ones I have? Demetos, Aenir. No, I don't have Brune Gold. Let's buy that. There we go. So now I should be able to use some Rune Spells. So now that's interesting. Let's see. I think you have some new spells. Divine Strike Crystal. That sounds good. Dispel Undead. Ward of Ice. Ward of Fire. Crystal of Unpetrify. Healing. I have that one. I have that one. Blessed Spirit. I don't have that one. Crystal Purify. So I'm taking this will it's not too bad actually. That might cure poison. Crystal of Air. Aha, that probably allows us to be underwater indefinitely. Level 9. Divine Intervention. Crystal of Vision. I don't have that one. Let's get one. I don't know what any of these do. I don't. So yeah, I have a physical copy of this game, so I might actually have to check if the manual has these laid out. Kind of tells you what they are. Let's see. Let's repair stuff. So yeah, these my shoulders were also destroyed during when I was in the keep in this area, because it was just an endless gauntlet of enemies. So yeah, I couldn't really repair, so I messed up the shoulders. And I bought these at the House of the Tiger, and they have all these, you know, no, I don't really feel like talking anymore. Yeah, they have all these oriental items, katanas, samurai armor. You know, I don't really care for samurai stuff in fantasy settings. Usually, I think they kind of stand out like a bit of a sore thumb. I don't think they gel really that well. But this, I kind of get it, because this game was, of course, developed by A.W. Bradley, which did the Wizardry games, and there was just a big, yeah, those Wizardry games had all kinds of classes that didn't really.
Welcome back to the Hall of
There wasn't really any theme. It was just anything goes. Valkyries and samurais and ninjas, and all. Yeah, kind of mentioned this before. It's probably I'm probably just a bit boring when it comes to that. I kind of like the more standard stuff. You know, your just fighters, paladins, clerics, rogues, wizards. I don't really care for what are those others? I don't know. The Wizardry series had some. I've never really played them, but I've watched quite a bit of videos about them. There are some weird classes in those games. It's just like, yep, throw them in there. Yeah. Heavy armor. Penalty minus 25. Yeah, it's also really expensive. But yeah, now I can at least invest in heavy armor, so at some point I can wear this stuff. Strike +2. Yeah. Right. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff to sell. And it takes really long because there's not really any option to sell things easily. It's all just sell, 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 sell. Light weapon, magic weaponry. I don't actually know if this is ranged weaponry, because then it wouldn't be too bad. But if it's just... Yeah, I have 2 of these. I think I'll keep one as a spare, but... Yeah, I already have a heavy sword, a heavy weapon, which I cannot use. It's worth quite a bit. Let's hold on to an extra hat. This one can go. This one can go. Can I actually... No. That can go. That can go. It's not too bad.
Farewell, stranger.
So yeah, the lord of this town kind of told me to either kind of prove go to House Thathian at the Fortress of Ulm, find the Argalia of Eraldorn, which that's the armor, and return it to Lord Galabriant, or leave Elven lands forever. But yeah, they really don't mind me just sticking around and using their stores and whatnot. Which would be annoying if it did, but yeah, kind of funny that they just they tell me to leave and never come back or go and do the quest, but I haven't done the quest and I have left and now I'm back, but yeah, they haven't kicked me out yet. Yeah, I thought to go to Ulm, but I think I'm running long enough as it is, so I'll call the episode here for now. So yeah, I unlocked the Paladin class, which unfortunately doesn't stack with the original Adept class. So yeah. And actually, I think the Steam edition actually has less. In the Steam edition, I think you only have 4 slots. You don't have a 5th. So yeah. Anyway, if you're still watching, thank you for watching. And this has been another episode of Dungeon Lords, the Collector's Edition from 2006. And not the Steam edition from whenever it was released. 2014, 15, 16 even? I don't know. Yeah, but the Steam edition is pretty much based on the version from 2012. Yeah. Yeah, that was it. Have a nice day. See ya.